Welcome one, welcome all. We are back. There is a surprise guest here. One sea muscle, sweet Satan, sick kick smooth.
Satanic Satan.
Sweet satanic Satan.
You guys
have heard a lot about him. You've heard a lot about the guy. Here he is. What's up, Kurt? What's up, dude?
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Welcome to the Wax Chronicles. As you know, dude, we talk about a lot of nothing here. So
wait, before we intro Kurt, we just need to do our plug. Hall of Flame, the motherfucker that's out there. Let us know your name. We'll get you added to the Hall of Flame. Please resume. Sorry for interrupting. Yes, S Ambush. Thank you. Anyway, please continue.
So Cogman, tell us. You're primarily a baseball guy, right? But
look, I don't like labels.
All right.
I've spent my life playing baseball. If you look at this body, if I was to stand up, it'd be best described as a shitty brick house, not a brick shit house. So
that's where you want it, dude.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Peak form right there.
15 out of 10 on the do not touch scale. But I guess it's been like the way I was thinking about it was that my parents got me one of the I don't know if you guys remember like the round inflatable like pyramid hoops. Like it was a big hole. My parents got me one of those when I was 5.
Dang.
And old Jed Nance and I, we'd have some sick 21 sesh, and
nice.
It was just one of those things that it was in the corner, and we were it was just always there. And
hooping with the parents. Sorry to go off on a little caveat, but hooping with the parents, that is something special. Remember playing at the Wave Park, bro?
2-on-2 water pool ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
Golly.
See
that is
that right there. You guys have no shots at my parents here, but you guys have like legit ball playing parents.
No, that's the thing. Mom had length in the post, but she couldn't finish around the rim, and that was a problem.
That was a big problem. The crazy part is you guys were 5. Tanner, how old were we when we were playing hoops with the parents? I was
in college.
19, 20.
I was in college, yes.
F yeah. See? Last time I played sports with my parents, I got blamed for breaking my mom's back. So,
Kurt's my horn in this mouth. I guess.
Yeah, Kurt never took it easy. He never took it easy once.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Blake wants to toss a pass. Uncle Blazer shouts.
Seriously? How's that the first Uncle Blazer shout out?
Dude, it's no worries. We'll get
what a
there.
Shame.
But he tossed a pass barely to my mom. I clipped her with my left arm. And I caught it, and I went pick 6.
Well, dude,
and
you're built like Craig Smith, dude. What do you expect?
Yeah, dude, she did a spin-a-rooney and landed on her back.
I broke my back. It's spinal.
And she was like, "Oh, I can't move." And I was like, "Hey, Nance, look, it's hardball. I'm 8th grade. I'm playing hardball out here."
You're like, "You didn't raise no bitch. What are we doing here? What are we doing here?" Oh man. Well, I gotta say, as our whole friend group growing up playing sports together that was the ticket. That's what we did. And just for the viewers and listeners at home, Kurt is he's the definition of the hustle energy guy. No game of pickup is too small. Like you getting on the floor in like a shoot around, we'd be shooting 7s, and I feel like you'd get on the floor for a loose ball.
Kurt's the type of guy to get on the floor on the concrete.
And not even think about it.
Yeah,
not even think about it.
It's second nature. It's a natural thing.
Yeah. So just to preface all of this, that's what you're working with there.
No, I got to add to it. Royce, my son, we were just on the bed, and he was getting out of his bath and everything, and he was ready to take a bump off the bed again, like just go straight off. And then he backed up, and I was trying to grab him, and I was going too hard, as you guys are mentioning, and I popped my son in the nose. And
ooh. Also, he's a 2-year-old. He's a toddler.
Yeah, it was good right here. Like it was a boom. I didn't even mean it, and now I feel like I deserve CPS to watch this.
Nah, you teach him those lessons early, dude. Then he'll have the same
how else
energy.
How else is he gonna be like you? Yeah, man. This is the stage where you instill those lessons.
Yeah, you're the sensei, dude. Teaching him early, dude. He's not even
break his nose early
right now.
Yeah,
dude.
no.
Now's when you break his nose.
Wilson early.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Well, let's start getting into some of the meat and potatoes here. I guess you were kind of going in on your introduction to the sport of basketball there. You got the inflatable hoop, got the parents.
Yeah.
That is I've been your friend for how many years? 20 years now? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that about you.
You know, when you get labeled a baseball guy, you don't get a chance to tell your story. So
fuck you, dude.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, I don't know, man. It's one of those things where like my mom and dad, they're both from LA. They're both Lakers people. You know, Chick Hearn is their like the stories I hear about Chick Hearn and Vince Scully. It's like, you know, you want to know who created the third alley-oop? It's Chick Hearn. And I'm like, all right, these are good stories.
When you're right, you're right.
Yeah, I was like, all right,
you're right,
not wrong. But you know, it wasn't the first thing, you know. But I mean, like when I was growing up, my dad and I watched Malice in the Palace live. Which, if anyone, like anyone in the world that actually knows who the F I am or my dad is, a Saturday night watching NBA basketball together, what are the odds?
Yeah, a rarity. But for it to happen on what a night.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It was just like I remember one of my first shirts that I bought with my own money was a Lakers 3-peat shirt.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
dreams are made of.
And I don't know. It's I guess the best way to describe my relationship with basketball is like I love it. I love it as just a competitive thing. I mean, especially since I'm the shortest one of the friend group by a country mile. And
a little bit,
like, yeah, and it's not even close. You know,
well,
shouts to Mike Duran. You're the realist, baby. But you know,
well, no, I mean, just
I'm the only one. I'm the only one under 6. So
yeah,
that's just
for the
how
people
it works.
at home, like you got put in the post to bang with dudes that had 80 pounds and 10 inches on you. And I mean, yo, chill. But no, I mean, like you held your own in the post. Like, I mean, that's how I grew up, was just trying to bully people in the post, and like coming up against you, it was like your center of gravity, your strength in your lower body.
For the record, dude, Kurt is immovable in the post.
Yeah, like if I didn't have length, you would literally just body me down there. But
then I would like to say also that some of our best like physical altercations, Bailey, have been down there. Like we have gotten to the point of blows, dude.
Yeah, true.
On multiple occasions, and most of it just comes from my as Jesse, aka
J-Man,
Chandler
Big
Parsons.
Jesboski.
Yeah, Big Chandler Parsons, the Jesbosganator.
Jesse Valanciunas.
Thank you. As he points out, or as he would point out, I don't like to play defense much either. So, I'll just throw guys around. So that's,
yeah, you
that's
got that 90s. I mean, Tanner and I are reading the Blood in the Garden.
Yeah.
And obviously scale matters here, but it was not fun to go in the paint on Kurt. Also, you're a guy who does not back down from the physicality. Yeah. Like, you're a guy who, like, if I meet you with a certain level of energy, say it's a 6 out of 10, you're gonna go up to a 6.5.
Yeah, he'll take it one notch higher.
You're always gonna go one level up.
That's the spirit of a competitor right there, too.
Oh God, yeah.
It's the spirit of a guy who's got to prove everything only to himself. That's it. So.
Well, I guess we've been talking about playing basketball together, childhood and stuff. I want to know if you had to diagnose your own spirit baller. I mean, it's a question we're going to ask every guest that comes on this. So I want to know.
De Niro the shit out of you, dude. So I because of my lack, because of the fact that my mom and dad were the ones teaching me basketball, I didn't get a skill set until I was able to teach myself. No pain, no gain to Nancy and Jed. They're great people, but they didn't teach me much. And I was one of the biggest kids growing up. Mm-hmm. And so I became a big. And so I think I got to tell this story in about 3 different sections, if that's all right with you guys, because I started out as very much of a Zebo, and I rolled with that till I was about a freshman in college. That was kind of my thing. A 5'6" to 5'9", depending on who's measuring. Zebo, just literally can't jump. Have to be tough as nails or whatever. I don't know. I wish I was tough, but I'm not. I'm just a bitch.
I don't know about
I like
that.
to punch people.
I think you're tough. You play tough. You play tough.
Yeah, you do.
But I think the second version, I hear that, I've heard you guys say D Rose, and I think that's too much. I think that's too much. So I'm gonna go with my favorite player of all time, CJ Watson, as my number 2.
Game after him. Okay.
And hear it out. Right. Once I got the ability to dribble a little bit, Tanner, you've seen this in the infamous Chad Evan game at Altiera Gym. Nevin. Yeah, shouts to Chad Nevin. I was very good at finishing down low for a while. That was good, and my jumper was a little spotty as Siege.
When it was on, though.
Streaky.
Yes, very streaky. So that's kind of that. And now, I don't know. I feel like I'm Jared Dudley.
Ooh, duds. Ooh.
Just overweight guy who shoots a little
Jared
bit,
Dudley catching some strays here.
Yeah, it's not Jared Dudley's fault. I see a guy, I know the body, I live with it.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny.
Yeah, so I think that's kind of my journey. I'm just basing it off of what I play like. So you guys,
I have a follow-up question for you, Kurt, because I think you brought up a good point. Like, I feel like, Tanner, correct me if I'm wrong, you and I have been basically the same basketball player since I've played the same way since I was 10, 11 years old. Kurt, you very much did have to change. You've adapted over time the style of basketball that you play. And I want to know, what was your favorite style of play that you personally had?
My favorite volume of the Kurt Chronicles. I'll have to go. Man, I had just a load of fun in freshman year of college playing. So I guess, like, if there's a transitional player that we can think of between CJ and Zebo, I think that would be it, because like I was able, then at least I was able to move like I could at my best, while also being strong enough to still jump in the paint with the big boys a little bit. But at the end of the day, I'll still miss, 7 out of 10 threes. So, which is better than my, missing 9 out of 10 like I was when I was younger. So, I don't know. I feel like, that my favorite period was just that part of, like, even after college, like when we played at that park in Billings, when we were all there, like I was having a DT flare, so I wasn't playing my best. But
shouts out to diverticulitis.
Okay.
Yeah, usually it's the 40-year-olds talking about it, but not today. So it's
flared up. Couldn't hoop.
But that was one of my favorites. And then also the Bachelor, like I was playing like dog crap at the Bachelor party, but that was fun. Yeah, like I really wish that I would have actually done what I wanted to do, which is starting in January of that year, just 3 hours a week at the school gym. Just get in there and do whatever.
Shots up, yeah.
But
dude, I got to go back, dude, because I forgot just how frustrating you were to play against at one point, because your ability to get into the paint, create separation with your body and your strength, and then you had that weird way outside, like it was almost like behind, like your ability to finish that, like, and a lot of times I feel like it was going right. You just like almost throw it up back behind your head, unblockable. And it seems like it had a 0% chance at going in, but you converted that, like, I feel like 70% of the time. Yeah, it was just like, dude, and like being a guy who has length and likes to block shots and get in there, like few people were as frustrating as that in my times playing basketball. So
yeah, I'll tell you what though, Jay Pitts and Brandon Carpenter, they're the two that made that shot happen.
Yeah.
Without those two, and I mean, you smacked my shit a few times. Both of you did. So yeah, I mean, without that, I mean, my arms are about 7 inches shorter than my body, so like I don't have a shot here, you know.
You made it work though, and you were very effective too. And that's the other thing I would say is like people we played with. I feel like, yeah, maybe it's the size thing, but like you worked hard at your game, dude. Like you actually spent a lot of time on the craft, and I probably more than I did, honestly. I mean, I was able to skate by on length and size, but you got in there, you got in the lab, you put the shots up, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like both of you guys were inspirational to me in that way. You know, like for example, Tanner. I don't know how many times my freshman year, your senior year, where hey dude, come down to the gym, you know, get some shots up. And then we just be there for like 3 hours, end up playing with Tony G and a few others and whatnot. Yeah. And like, you know, like dunk ball and everything in Lewistown, that was a thing. And I mean, that's where like Craig Nelson threw balls at my head on it. Like he was being a basketball player and I was just being an idiot. And I was like, oh God, you know, get nailed in the face.
How can we forget the Eastern versus Western values game that we had in the MSUB?
Yes, God. Yes. With my literal clone.
Yeah,
force willed that one.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was awesome though. That like
crazy.
That was one of the things. There might have been a language barrier, but good Lord, we understood that none of us were exactly
fun, dude.
Yeah, we were having fun, but at least me and my clone, we were. I mean, there were a few words that needed to be translated between us. There was a lot of physicality.
Yeah, you guys spoke with your bodies, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Just for the people that don't know, trying to not be racist or weird about it, but we were
saying racist.
We were shooting around 5 dudes in the gym. There was a group of foreign exchange students, all from. I mean, I guess I'm not sure where they were.
They were Asian. They were Asian descent.
Dudes. Yeah,
and. They had 5 guys. We had 5 guys. We were gonna shoot for teams like anybody would. Just so happened, 5 Asians.
It was
whites versus the Asians. The race war.
You couldn't. Like no need for shirts and skids, boys. We got this.
I was gonna say it's World War II all over again.
Oh God. Okay, Kaufman.
No, but one thing I did want to say, like on that note, is that you know that type of weird stuff would happen all the time. At least at MSUB, we're like. We'd have 5 of, you know, like it'd be KP or Tony G or Chad, Evan, you guys,
Reese,
you know, Keelan. Yeah. All these guys. Right. And so like, there'd be some sort of mixture of us. And then there'd be like this random other mixture. And somehow more times than not, it ended up like just shooting for teams. We'd turn into it'd just be the same. It'd be the 5 that knew each other against the 5 that knew each other.
Yeah, it's like, why do we even go through the hassle? This is how it was supposed to be.
I love
your 5, we got ours.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, those were some fun times, man. I'm glad to reminisce on that because I feel like those memories kind of fade if you don't, you know, just bring them up every once in a while. So
for sure. I did want to say one of my other favorites was Tanner in Denver when we played. I don't know if you remember that. It was at the rec place and
at the gym you probably went to because I think I hooped with you there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like
I remember
there was probably 15, 20 kids there, and I was scared. I'll admit that right now. Yeah, I was like, oh God, I can't shoot. I can't do anything.
Denver Community Center.
Yeah, but one of my most proud basketball moments happened there, and I didn't get blown by the entire time. These guys were way better athletes than me, and they were trying to cook me.
Couldn't do it.
They probably should have. You know, they were just being nice with the short, unathletic, fat dude. They were like, "Hey,
your chest is 80 inches wide. It's hard to get by.
Shut up,
you're too big, dude."
And you got the natural
good
knee cut no matter what, dude.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, it was one of those. It was one of those things where I was so excited that I didn't get made a fool on defense. And like, I got my hand on a couple balls and everything. And like, that's the area of my game that I think has been the most consistent is just, I've been able to stay in front without getting my ass beat too much.
Yeah, I will say that.
True.
That's something. Speaking about frustrating, I know like I'm not as much of a shot blocker as Bailey and Jesse, but so that wasn't something that ever really frustrated me that much about your game, Kurt, just because I wouldn't have been able to block in the first place.
It was blowing by you on the perimeter while we were saving your ass.
No. It was I can't get by Kurt. I can't get by him.
Yeah. Good luck.
And
Good
like,
luck.
you know, there was a point where I felt pretty confident in my dribbling and like you know, ability to drive, but it's like I can't get by him. He's
Kurt,
just too strong. He moves his feet.
Yeah, did you ever like is it shuttles that you run? Like the lateral quickness?
Yeah. I mean I did
you
that.
get a sense that you have a good
high
lateral
school.
quickness?
It's baseball. Like I was an infielder forever.
Third base, yeah.
You know, like
Good
that.
point.
I mean, not that that's an exact 1-to-1, but I think
Also
that along with
time.
catching. Yeah. Like I just spent a lot of time moving side to side in other things I was doing. Like even in football, I was a lineman.
Well, yeah, you must have really good quick twitch to like see where somebody's going and cut them off. Because like Tanner said, like I don't know, I would never say you have like I don't know, you just have like a weird innate ability on the perimeter and the strength.
Good instincts, good strength.
Yeah.
Good foot speed.
You're such an interesting player, dude. Honest to God.
Yeah,
so many weird skills just like thrown together.
The thing about it though is like, and I'm not even trying to take a shot at myself here, but I honestly, every time we play, I honestly just believe I'm the kid that's being thrown in. I've always felt like I just don't belong at all. And it's not because it's not anything that you guys have done. It's just my own lack of confidence or whatever. But that's like every single time we played from, I mean, it really started in 8th grade when we were doing all that 21 in the driveway.
Oh yeah.
You know, well, but like I've always been like,
the difference is like people,
here, you know?
Some people come in with that mentality and they play passive. You come in and it's like a chip on your shoulder. I feel like you use that as motivation where some people are just like, oh, I shouldn't even be out here. I'm just going to play super passive, sit in the, you know, I never get that sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. That's what I'm like.
You're the best player out there.
No, I'm talking about in games where I'm overmatched.
Oh,
I'm let me just move the ball, not do anything.
Same.
Yeah.
100% same. Cogman, you're one of a kind.
Say I overmatch you guys, but
no, I mean,
no,
honestly,
you're at a higher level.
No,
you dedicate more time to it.
I want to say that I want to say, going back to the spirit baller thing, we touched on the Knicks. I think there is Anthony Mason to Kurt's game, and I think
that's what I was going to say.
Kurt's game, it's hard because your game is more, I think, perimeter oriented than Anthony Mason. Like Anthony Mason doesn't have a 3-point shot, but in terms of like your barrel chest, your strength, your ability to pass, your ability to play bigger than your size, your ability to finish amongst taller players in the paint. That's like very Anthony Mason to me. Yeah. And you're a nose for rebounds, your ability to play tough defense. Like I can't think of, I'm having trouble thinking of a player who's similar to Anthony Mason, but more perimeter oriented.
Well, Mace had a mid-range game, so if you
Corey Maggette, dudes.
Yeah. Oh shit. Hot. That's a hot one, actually. Maggette. I haven't thought of his name in literally like 5 years.
Dude,
what was it? Was his nickname Bad Porn?
I think I've heard him now. I don't know if it's his nickname, but I've heard somebody call him that. I feel like.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember watching that thing on ESPN2 or whatever, where all the athletes brought out their cars and his was like a glass, like all glass interior, like.
Dang,
I did not see that.
I don't know exactly what it was.
That is deep cut.
It was weird, dude. I just remember I walked into your guys' house. You were watching this, and it was like, what is why is his car? Why is there glass? Why is he sitting on glass in there? And
Mags.
we, you know, as we do, we turned it into like a 3-man stand-up comedy session where it was just like, hey, Tanner's turn, Bailey's turn, Kurt's turn, you know, and we just shot it around.
Nice.
So I don't know. I'll be quiet though. I'm talking.
No, dude, Maggette, that's such a hot comp.
Yeah, and his nickname was Bad Porn, which is pretty awesome.
You passed more than Maggette though, dude. You passed.
Yeah. Yes. I was gonna throw. Honestly, one of the first names that jumped out at me was Anthony Mason, and then Patrick Beverly.
Yeah, that's a good one. He plays bigger than his size. Yeah,
plays bigger than his size. Is Kurt? You can be a pest, dude. I'm not like. I mean that in the best way, the most complimentary way. You can be a pest out there. Like sometimes I'm just like, really? Can somebody can we switch? Like, get this fucker off, like, please. And
Civic Center getting some asbestos.
And yeah, and you like, I feel like you've extended your range out, and like it does not take you long. Like you're still a little streaky, but like,
oh yeah,
you're a guy in pickup. I wouldn't want to leave open. I'd be like, close out on that motherfucker. Like,
yeah,
if
Patrick
he sees
Beverly's
one go down,
that's a good one.
Yeah. So
I'll tell you, you guys have actually like seen me play. I've never seen me play. I've been there, of course, but I don't know what it looks like. So
yeah.
Well, Kurt, no wonder we can't win when we play 2-on-2 against Bailey and J-Man. Bailey and J-Man are DeMarcus Cousins and Josh Smith. We're Patrick Beverly and late career Rondo. Like, what the fuck?
F yeah, dude. Let's go.
That's hot.
We'll win one of these days, dude.
That's also a crew. Those two guys would never back down from Boogie and
that's true.
True. You've already hinted at your favorite player, CJ Watson, who's a legendary
take us
role
deep
player.
into your mind.
Yeah. What was the inspo, the inspiration for CJ Watson? Where did you first fall in love with him?
NBA 2K9. If I'm being honest, like we were just playing, and I was playing with the Warriors, and he wasn't the starting guard. He was the backup guard because I was trying to play by the rules established. You couldn't like the best players. So I gravitated to him and Anthony Randolph. Those are my two guys for a little bit.
Legendary.
And I was just like, this guy's awesome. He's quick. He's got some good D. He can get to the rack. And then I think it was like 2 weeks later, he scores 40 against Sacramento. From that point, or I don't know, it might have been months. I have no idea. It was that season that he scored 40, and I was like, dude, he's mine now. No one else can like him. He's gonna get paid. And then like he had a couple moments, like he had I think he had one with Indiana, a few with the Bulls, one with Brooklyn where he put up some big points, and like I don't know, man. My favorite baseball player is James Loney. My favorite football player is Dwayne Bowe. I just have a thing for these dudes outside of CJ that are supposed to have potential but never live up to it quite. And CJ never had potential but blew right past it. So
true.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just he's always going to be a guy that's just awesome to me. So
dang. So wait, I want to that made me think in my mind. It sounds like CJ Watson was like a 2K guy that you were just like, I didn't really have a great feel for this guy, but like playing with him on the game changed your perspective of him. Bro, did you have anybody like that purely from 2K? Because I mean, just for the listeners, like we used to play, a lot of 2K from probably 2K6 to like 2K16, 2K17. Yeah. Who would yours be?
Do you have one off the top of your head? Tell me.
Yeah, Brandon Rush. He just like I'd play with the Pacers, and like I couldn't get shit going with anybody, but like bringing him in, it'd just be 16 points in 4 minutes, and you're just like, okay, that's my whole offense. Like, but again, like you play by the rules, so it's like I'd never put him in the starting lineup. It was just always like a treat. I'd leave myself on. He's like a get out of jail free card. It's like, oh shit, game's getting away. Let me bring in the cheat code and B Rush stroking threes.
I remember mine was probably Grievous Vasquez. Like I wasn't a big fan of Grievous, but he had his like one nice season for the Hornets. And I remember playing Kurt a lot with the Hornets, and like Grievous was so big in that game. And he was like so hard to guard. And
Grievous Vasquez.
Yeah, Grievous Vasquez. So I mean, I didn't ever like Grievous like that. Just like I don't think you like Brandon Rush like we like Kurt like CJ, but I definitely like different. I formed a nice bond with the Grievous Vasquez on 2K though.
Well, yeah, it becomes its own like little special. I don't know. I'll always remember Brandon Rush for that shit. So, Kurt, favorite team? Hit me with it.
Well, I want to say. Sorry, Kurt.
Please.
I don't have anything to say. Say it. Just answer it.
Yeah.
Top comedy.
It's the Golden State Warriors.
You say like flight. You say Golden State Warriors.
Golden State Warriors.
Well, if anybody at home's doing the math though, CJ Watson was a part of the Warriors before Steph Curry arrived. So for all the shit that Bailey and I give the Warriors on this podcast, props to Kurt for being a fan before
the
dynasty.
Pre-Steph, Clay, Draymond. So you were back B Diddy, Steven
he was
Jackson.
He was in the Believe It. Yeah, Kurt was in the Believe It days.
Yeah, dude.
We believe.
Andres Biedrins. There's an alternate reality where I get to 6'11" and I turn into Montana's Andres Biedrins. All right,
keep dreaming, Buster.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's awesome.
No, but I'll tell everyone that's listening for the millions.
Maybe
and
Jesse, if he's not mad at
and
you
millions.
Right
yeah, and millions. These motherfuckers have done nothing over the last, was it 7 years?
Say 2015.
Yeah. So nothing but actually ride my ass and
non-stop.
Try and get me to not be a Warriors fan at times. I remember Bailey and I actually had a conversation in 2017 where we were riding in my car in Lewistown, and he's like, "How can you like them?"
Thank you, Bailey.
Hello, excuse you.
Right,
I didn't pick this team, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm the beneficiary. I'll take it. But,
yeah, I mean, it's been tough because like in our friend group, I mean, every friend group goes hard on each other, but like you don't have a lifeline in our friend group. It is just it's just straight
I
bullying.
did with Jesse with Klay Thompson for a very
hot
very
second. That flipped.
Yes.
That flipped real quick. Yep. They got some personal history.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
That's bigger than basketball.
That should be the goal of the pod. Get Chandler Parsons and Clay to squash their beef, dude. The proxy beef.
I think we could do it. You guys got this play.
No, but it even goes back to your mentality as a basketball player, because it's like you don't back down as a player, and you also don't back down as a fan, because as hard as we pushed on you, especially because like, you know, we make no bones about it. We're huge LeBron fans, and Steph and the Warriors have been the biggest thorn in his side, in the whole NBA side. So I don't know. You never backed down, man. You were tried and true to the Dubs forever.
I did make concessions. Like,
still
for
makes
example, me sick. Fuck you. I did for a while. I was anti Steph Curry, right, and that was purely as a olive branch to you mofo's.
No, dude, you're a Monte Ellis guy. I know you.
I was a Monte Ellis guy, but I was like, here, guys, look, I'm not that bad. And then we just got to the point. I don't know. It was like a year or two ago. I was like, why did I do that? Yeah, you guys have been the face of my favorite NBA team, and I've been, talking shit on him. And why would I do that? I don't do that in any other sport, and these guys fucking hate me anyway. So,
oh my gosh! What if the Warriors were blown off the map? What would you do for the Knicks? Knicks, nice. Even through they're the lovable losers, and they have been for quite some time.
That's exact. I mean, there's a romanticism with that. Like,
true.
I wish I was born in New York and I was just a generational Knicks fan, and I had to suffer with that. That's what I want.
I bet there's people. I bet there are Knicks fans who would love to trade their life with you to be like,
oh my, yeah,
exactly. No,
dude,
it's beautiful.
As soon as I'm done with Blood on the Garden, I'm happy to send it to you if you want to peruse it. I know you got plenty of reading to do already.
Yeah, I'll probably have to. Yeah, I'll have to take the rain check, and once I'm done with all this, it's along with the Mike Dern horror specials.
I was almost thinking baseball season. You're on the bus, dude. That'd be perfect time for that.
Yeah. I just I don't know, dude. I'm illiterate and I'm trying to read a lot, so hard game to play.
Wait, Kurt, who is your favorite player on the We Believe Warriors?
B Diddy.
Hard not to. I mean, he's one of the coolest players in NBA history.
And you look at Jay Rich though, and you're just like, oh fuck.
It's my triumvirate in this case is B Diddy, Jay Rich, Steven Jack.
Yeah,
Hot.
what a hot team that
those
was.
are my guys from that iteration. And
man,
you know,
that was such a
secret
cool team.
history behind all of this. I could have been a Kings fan if it wasn't for Travis Gilski. You know?
Out to T. Gilski.
Yeah. Shouts out T. Gilski.
Yeah.
Because
one of the greatest fantasy players of all time.
True. Just to explain, I mean, we had this weird tribalism, still do around sports. Like, hey, only Tanner can like this team, so that's off limits for everyone else. You can't double up. So I don't know where that weird tribalism came from, but maybe it's because we didn't have any teams here, so we all were like, I'm going to take ownership of this, and it's going to be mine.
100%. Go ahead, Tanner.
No, I was just gonna say, luckily, it was pretty natural that there was like, it wasn't like, oh fuck, I want to love the Pacers or I want to love the Warriors,
true.
And it was like it just kind of worked naturally. But I guess for Kurt, it kind of didn't. But
no, I mean it's the same thing that I did with the Browns. But the whole thing I was gonna say is Mike Duran. Shouts to Mikey D. This guy and we had one of our worst fights. And we didn't talk that much, but we had one of our worst fights over picking favorite teams when it came to baseball right before he left.
Oh, my gosh.
And I wanted to like the Rays. And he's like, no, I'm a Delman Young fan. You can't do that. And I was like, no, I would like to. And then, like, it was the dumbest thing. And, like, funny. At this point,
neither of you are Rays fans.
Yeah, neither of us. Like, we both went back to our natural roots a little bit.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah.
Too funny.
But anyway.
Dang.
Freaking A.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's a pretty good intro. I mean, we've gone almost 40 minutes just introducing you, Cogman. Is there anything else you want to talk about with your basketball history? Anything of that nature?
I guess the last thing is just, I mean, kind of hit at the top, but without you guys, it wouldn't be where it is. So
wait. I do have one more question for you.
Wait, did we do a favorite basketball memory?
That's literally. Would you shut the fuck up and let me talk for 3 seconds,
we're on the same wavelengths, dog. We're brothers.
Dude,
we're brothers.
I get to watch two brothers doc
on live TV. What's your favorite live basketball moment? You've been to a few games, right? How many games?
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm at 7.
7? Nice.
Fuck. Slow down.
It's the guy who lives in the market.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you. I gotta drive a little bit.
Get out of here, bitch.
But it's got to be it's a tie. If I'm being honest, it's Tanner and I in Indiana. We went to a game where the Warriors and the Pacers were playing. CJ, former Warrior, CJ Watson. He was on the Pacers at the time, and that was like right before the beginning of it was at the beginning, I guess, of the Warriors kind of turning into what they are now, and it was when the Pacers were good, and they went in there, and Clay. That was when, like, at the beginning of Clay's career, when he had that back down game, and I forget who he was backing down, but Tanner, in classic Tanner fashion, was just anti the home team all the time. And he was on my side.
That was probably the one time I ever cheered for the Warriors, because that was before I knew the devils that they'd become.
Well, no, I got to throw one caveat on there, too, because when I went to Indiana, I should have been in Pacers heaven. But sitting in those stands, maybe we were just unlucky, but I was like, the fans, dude, I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, the home fans, I did not like. I remember there was a guy down in front of us. I was just, I don't know. He just irked me.
Well, it was
I was like, I'm a Pacers.
Yeah, it was a Pacers Pelicans game, and I made a
team.
mistake of wearing Pelicans gear, and some people just like to give you a hard fucking time. It's like, I'm just trying to watch the game.
I guess he just got his feelings hurt.
Yeah, I did. Anyway, Kurt, finish your story.
That's a Klay Thompson quote. I was bringing it back. Okay.
Yeah.
Kurt, finish the story.
His feelings hurt. But so Clay backed down this guy with I don't know. He nailed the shot with what? A second, maybe less.
A couple seconds left, maybe.
And just the oxygen was just sucked out of the arena in a vacuum.
Magical.
And like Tanner and I were the only two in our area that were even, and we were being quiet about it, so not to, bring the Indiana shit show to our place. But it was it was one of the best sports moments I've ever experienced. It was just like my favorite team. One of the young guys, he just goes in there and he freaking just zaps the place.
Yeah.
That
was awesome. It was unbelievable.
Dang, I hope someday I get to see that moment somewhere where somebody just takes the life out of a building like that.
Dude,
that sounds awesome. It was
incredible, dude.
Happened again.
Awesome.
Then the other one was I watched the Lakers and Grizzlies with my wife, my mom, and my dad in Staples. And the year before, same game, but the teams were both worse at that point. No LeBron. And so, like, it was B.I., Lonzo, and the gang just
Wait, it was LeBron's first year?
So this was this game that I'm talking about is LeBron's first year.
But he was injured in the second half of that season?
Yeah, but he was playing in this game.
Oh, gotcha. My bad.
It was right before Christmas. And,
my bad.
And he and LeBron came in and he had like 10 boards in the first half, but he didn't score very much. And Amy's talking smack. Ain't that good? And Tyreek Evans was he was just playing straight 2005 ISO ball and just getting whatever he wanted. And it was just like I was in heaven. And then the final, like the dagger possession was Triple J. He took LeBron ISO with a step back, nailed it over his head. And I was sad.
I can remember that highlight.
I was sad, but that was like it was one of the coolest moments, just because it like Staples didn't have that same feel that Indiana did. I'm of course blanking because I'm
at that time. It was what was
Banker's Life, or was it Conseco?
No, it was Banker's Life at that point.
Now it's Gainbridge.
Yeah.
So there you
Gainbridge.
go. But I mean, like there was still a little bit of energy in there, and Triple J just, oh my God,
did it suck the energy out of there?
I already liked him a lot. A little bit, not the same. Like no one was at that point. Like the Lakers with LeBron were about to, they were losing or struggling with a team led by Tyreek Evans. I mean, we listened to sports radio on the way there, and that was like, this team's just not as good as we think, blah, blah, blah. And I was just waiting for, and my wife and I, we had a bet about LeBron points, and similar to the bet I just lost to Tanner. It didn't go my way. So it's one of those where, I mean, I just love the atmosphere of an NBA game and how it really can break down. And then like an honorable mention would be another one where I went, I guess Bailey, when we went to Chicago and had the proxy war, that was awesome.
Legendary.
And then Tanner in Denver when Jamal Murray hit those 3 free throws at the end of the game and then go to overtime. Dang. It was awesome. So
no, that's awesome stuff, dude. You have a good fucking memory for that stuff, Cogman. Like LeBron in that press conference, dude.
Yeah, holy fuck. How about you slow down? That's a baseball thing. I feel like that's a baseball thing.
Yeah, true.
These motherfuckers.
So we're at 45 minutes. You guys want to take a 2-second?
Yeah, we're going to take a potty break. See you guys in a second.
And we're back. Welcome back, everyone. We're done with Kurt's intro. Well done, I must say, Cogman. You it was enlightening stuff, dude. Clap the actual mic, bro. We can't hear it. Dang, that mic sucks, dude.
Mic's better than yours.
Anyways, some big news. I guess not news, but press releases have come out. All-Star Weekend, obviously, on everyone's mind.
Whoa. Pause. I actually thought about some big news bigger than All-Star Weekend that happened today.
Evans' reinstatement. I wanted to jump in when Kurt mentioned his name, but
carry the podcast. Can you guys carry this for 30 seconds?
Yes. You want to talk real briefly about Tyreek Cogman?
Yeah.
Let me lead in with this. I'm happy the guy's back in the NBA. Don't come near the Pacers, dude. I put so much belief into him. I want Tyreek Evans to succeed, but his Pacers tenure so bad, dude.
He's been on your favorite team, Tanner's favorite team. All right. Let's see it.
It's only fitting that Tyreek gets a 10-day with the Warriors.
That's
only
what I want.
fitting.
Wreak Havoc has entered the building.
Hot.
Dude.
Hot.
So sick.
Can we take a moment to talk about him? He is, I mean, I'm going to take the floor here, so fuck you and fuck you.
Yikes.
He is the stretch where he signed with the Pelicans, and it was him, Drew. Tyreek Evans was my favorite player to watch in the league, not considering LeBron James and Rasul Butler. And so I'm beyond ecstatic that he is eligible to play in the league. He was my favorite Pelican for a long, long time. Okay, so this will, not that anybody gives a fuck, but this will illustrate how much I like Tyreek Evans. Drew Holiday was my favorite player aside from Rasul and LeBron when he was on the Sixers. And then by matter of like Dell Demps, Drew Holiday comes to the Pelicans. And so you think, oh, wow, my favorite player comes to my favorite team. What are the fucking odds of that? But for some reason, I gravitated so hard to Tyreek Evans and, like, you know, him literally carrying the Pelicans to a playoff appearance despite Anthony Davis trying to sandbag the entire franchise. So I just am so excited. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but it's just so cool that, like, I didn't know. Who knows if he's even going to make it back to the league just based on his play style and, like, you know, how long he's been away. But it's like, dude, if he could get a 10-day, I would –
Kurt and I were just talking because, like, I'm glad you had a positive experience with Tyreek on your team, and I don't want it to come off as like Tyreek hate because I love Tyreek
fuck
Evans.
You better not. I'll take you off this goddamn call right now.
He came to Indiana, and it was right before kind of a lot of, and I don't want to speak on some, but he had stuff in his personal life going kind of haywire, and it was a bad tenure with the Pacers, and that was his last stop before he got a 2-year ban from the NBA. So, I want Tyreek back in the league. I don't want him anywhere near Indiana. That's my stance on the matter. So
I feel like he's a part of that rare group of NBA players that has a universal appeal to every single one of us, and we all love him. Like Michael Beasley was another one that like we just all gravitated towards him for some reason. So I mean, it's only natural at this point. He signs with the Warriors, gets himself a ring.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know. It'd be best for him. It's best for his legacy. It's best for his career. So,
honestly, though, I mean, I pray to see a Tyreek Evans 10-day or a vet minimum or something.
Yes.
Or a max deal with the Pelicans, you know.
Yeah,
I feel like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I feel like I saw a Tyreek Evans highlight of him taking a last-second shot in a international league.
After this sent it to me, I don't even know what he looks like anymore, dude. I've tried looking at his Instagram page, but like I don't see him.
And don't quote me on that. It might have just been something else I saw on Twitter, but I don't know. I hope we get to see Tyreek play NBA basketball again.
All the greats come from Philly.
True. Well, I guess with that, you guys want to jump into some All-Star stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's
just
get
for the listeners at home, we've had a ritual over probably the last 5 to 10 years. We turned All-Star Weekend into I don't know, what would you call it? Like a friendly bet?
Pimp festival.
Yeah.
I like
the Pimp Festival. The 32nd annual Pimp Festival.
Yeah.
But no, it's pretty simple. You know,
this is our Super Bowl.
Yeah. We try to pick the winners. There's a prize pool. We all throw in $10-20.
We all eat like Go food and make a big deal out of it. This is literally our Super Bowl.
That was where the Subway sludge originated, right, Cogman?
Yeah.
We went to Subway and got every sauce on the bitch. That might have been like the inaugural Pimp Fest.
That was that was 09, brothers.
The inaugural Players Ball.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a lot of history. We really enjoyed
so many good memories.
The All-Star Weekend as a friend group, and even before we started doing this, I think we all kind of had a lot of fun.
Back to early 2000s,
yeah.
I mean, 02 was my first.
So I guess we're gonna run through the events. Probably have some commentary on those events, thoughts on those, and then we're gonna give our predictions. So we'll just run through the schedule of events that the NBA press release has shown, which thankfully we can get the celebrity game out of the way first because
awesome.
I mean, if we were to all just be honest with ourselves, celebrity game's always kind of the most lacking event.
Nope. No.
Yes, a million times yes. I'll choke you out, you idiot.
Dude, there's something special about the celebrity game because that's the signifier that All-Star Weekend is here. When you see the celebrity tip off and you see, I mean, I don't give a fuck what you think, dude. It's like the opening kickoff for the Super Bowl. Like, shut the fuck up. That's a big deal,
dude. I mean, unless Arnie Duncan and Win Butler
Dude.
and Kevin Rudolph are there, I don't want to
just
see
wait.
it,
Jack
dude.
Harlow's like an 89 Piston, bitch. Have you seen him in like some of these celebrity leagues?
God, dude, get this little bitch out of here.
Anyway,
dude.
go on. Fucker.
No. Okay, so we're already getting hot. Cogman, be the tiebreaker. We got a third man here. Is it a celebrity all-star game doo-doo, or is it decent?
I'm gonna pull a classic Kurt here.
No,
fuck you, Kurt.
If you want us to, we were just enemies. You could have picked a side and we could have bullied him. And then you make yourself the target, dude.
Exactly. No,
pick a side.
I like. I dig this.
Side,
if I like it, if I'm being honest.
Thank you.
I do.
It's fun.
I mean, there's enough fun stuff about it. Plus, like T.O. can jump in there and throw it down, or Kevin Hart can win MVP 6 times in a row, and we all laugh.
I will say that's been the one positive over the last few years, getting him out of there. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Got played out after a while.
I love I like, one of my favorite things is when when NBA players drop in courtside and have their interview in the middle of the game.
True.
Like,
Beautiful.
That's one of the
True.
coolest.
Good point.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good point.
Bailey, get the fuck out of here.
No, it's still very lacking. I don't care who you are, dude. I ain't excited to see a bunch of no-name celebrities on their last.
Dude, I want to see Bieber and Quavo.
Boo.
Can't believe you.
Boo.
I actually feel betrayed right now. I'm actually dead serious.
I don't know, man. If I wouldn't be like, I honestly wouldn't be upset if they just got rid of it. I know they never will, but I'd rather see something else. Other than Horse, I never want to see that again at All-Star Weekend.
Dude, I want to see Rondo and KD shooting jumpers together. That's what I want.
You don't want to see that? Yeah. What's your problem, dude? The more, the better. Like Rondo hitting like 8 trays in a row.
Dude. Back when we didn't think he could shoot it all. He's just.
All I'm saying is replace it with something that's actually entertaining.
Yeah, dude. Let's just get rid of the All-Star game while we're at it, dude.
Oh, fuck you, dude. Okay, you're putting words in my mouth. All right, let's run through it.
I've literally left work early before to make it home for the celebrity game.
All right. I mean, I would take any reason to leave work. That's not saying shit about the All-Star.
Apparently not with you, dude. You sounds like you'd rather work than watch that shit. So fuck you.
I wouldn't go that far. Let me run through this real quick. Okay, so it doesn't seem like any changes to the format. I'm assuming it's still fan voting or whatever for the MVP. No.
AKA, where's my cell at?
It looks like the game will tip off with the Ruffles Ridges 4-point shooting competition, donating $4,000 for every shot made to the Thurgood Marshall College
AKA
Fund.
$0.
Pretty cool.
Steph's
Steph's out there. We got the teams are Coach Bill Walton, Coach Dominique Wilkins. Cool that they got some,
NBA they got legends. Bill, dude. Bill's gonna be mic'd up and it's gonna be amazing.
Dude, he's gonna go so hard, dude. It's gonna be sick.
I'll give you that. On Team Walton, we got, and I don't know half of these people, so sorry in advance. Jimmy Allen, Brittany Elena, Machine Gun Kelly, Derica Hamby, Noah Carlock, Nigel Houston, Matt James, Quavo, Ranveer Singh, and Alex Toussaint.
I know like 4 or 5 of those.
Yeah, there's a Peloton instructor, Quavo, obviously, Nigel Houston, Machine Gun Kelly.
Matt James is Bachelor. Matt James is the Black Bachelor.
That guy. Yeah.
What the fuck's a Bachelor, huh?
Other than that, I mean, there's a bunch of singer-songwriters that I've never heard of. There's a WNBA player. I feel like an idiot for not knowing that, but whatever.
Wait, is there an NBA player on the roster or a legend? Or anything?
It's Anderson Varejao, right?
Yeah, I don't know why he's not listed here though.
Do you know the one for Team Neek?
Booby Gibson.
Oh, Booby? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Which
so you can see Booby and freaking Varejao.
On Team Dominique, we got Anwell AA, the mayor of Cleveland, Justin Bibb. That one's kind of cool. Mayor of the city there. Kane Brown, Myles Garrett, Booby Gibson, Tiffany Haddish, Jack Harlow, Krista Jackson, Anjali Renadive, and Gianmarco Tamberi. So again, sorry for the international. Did you guys see that video of him? He's an Olympic high jumper, and he was just in some gym.
Yeah, he's about to be fucking 360s down, dude.
Yeah, dude, he literally dunked from the free throw line.
Yeah, this ain't fun to watch at all.
What are we gonna do? Watch an Olympic high jumper screw up a free throw line dunk? Okay,
it'll be fun.
But anyways, I mean, I mean, it's hard to really make any evaluation of these teams.
No. Quavo has a track record of being a good basketball player. Miles Garrett, dude. Have you ever seen highlights of Miles Garrett play basketball?
Guy can jump out of the
alert.
gym.
That's why I picked him for my MVP.
Yeah, so there are, you can't just guess. This is a real thing, dude. Are you trying to win the cash prize or not?
Well, it's like it's tough because like even with some of the all-star stuff, it's like, are these people too cool for that? Too cool for it? Or are they going to go for it? And that,
dude,
I mean,
not Miles Garrett. I'll tell you that right now.
That scares me off about Miles Garrett. It's like the Browns probably
got to protect his money.
Yeah, calm down. No, you're just there to put on for the city of Cleveland.
He's a paleontologist and a poet on top of what he does. This guy takes his things seriously.
I agree, but I think that the Browns have an investment they're trying to protect.
Bring Kurt on the pod once and it turns into Browns talk. Okay.
Browns fever.
It's a Browns podcast. It's the invasion. So I got my pick. I got Team Dominique, and I picked Miles Garrett because he's obviously the best athlete there. So who knows? We'll see. Maybe he'll be too cool. Maybe there's protection in there that he shouldn't be going crazy, but that's my pick. Who do you guys got?
Take it, Kurt.
Kurt's got you got Bill Walton, Quavo, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, because I'm
trying to win this year. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I want the money. I want to buy the jersey.
True.
This is what I want.
Although, can we take a moment to talk about how dog shit the All-Star jerseys are this year? I hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trash.
They're awful. They get worse every year.
Yeah. It sucks. But here's my deal. I've never won this. I've had to send my money other places, including to my wife. Dala. She's winning the prizes. You know, I just it's the same thing with
she's the breadwinner, dog.
Exactly. Oh. I mean, she makes 50 billion times more than me anyway, so I don't care. That's her money that gets thrown in the pot anyway. But
paying her back.
No, but like I don't know, dude. Like I that's kind of the theme with all my picks. I'm just picking to win. This is all I want. Money. I'm not going to get sexy.
I'm mad at you for that.
Give me the money.
That's fair.
That's what I want at this point.
Well, yeah, because the caveat is we throw the money in the pot and you have to use it on preferably All-Star Weekend memorabilia, but NBA memorabilia as a larger point, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's the one stipulation. Bro, who you got? You
go Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow. I see his clips on YouTube. He's in like these celebrity leagues, and he will get physical. He'll set screens. Yeah. He'll rebound. I think he'll finish around the hoop. He's fairly tall, I believe. And he's Jack Harlow's cool too. So, and he's obviously got some popularity as well. So he's
the fan vote will help him out.
Yep. But I will say I wanted to go for Team Walton just because I like Bill Walton a lot. And plus Dominique has scarred me with his missed dunks and his effing dunk contest judging in the past. So
my God.
I mean, I'm not going to hedge my bets here. I'm going to go for the winner and the MVP. So I'm going Team Neek, Jack Harlow. That's my pick.
Nice. All right, only time will tell on that one. Do you guys want to move on to the Rising Stars
Bailey,
game?
I'll let you know who wins the MVP. I'll watch the game. Fuck.
All right, that's fair. I can't be mad at that. I ain't waste my time on that dog shit. Anywho, we got the Rising Stars game next. I don't know if there's been any injury replacements or any updates, but do you guys want me to run through the rosters and the coaches real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fly.
First team, we got Rick Barry, Cade Cunningham, Dyson Daniels, Evan Mobley, Isaac Okoro, Alperen Şengün, Jay Sean Tate, Franz Wagner. Second team is Isaiah Thomas, Precious Achua, Desmond Bain, Sadiq Bey, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, Jaden Hardy, and Isaiah Stewart. Third team is Gary Payton's team, LaMelo Ball, Scotty Barnes, Ayo Dosunmu, Chris Duarte, Scoot Henderson, Jaden McDaniels, Davion Mitchell. And the last team is James Worthy's team, and it's Cole Anthony, Marjan Beauchamp, Josh Giddey, Jalen Green, Herb Jones, Tyrese Maxey, and Jalen Suggs. I think they already released the initial matchup. Don't quote me on it, but I think it's Team Isaiah versus Team Worthy, and then Team Barry versus Team Payton.
Who's the star on Team Isaiah?
Is
that Anthony Edwards?
Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, Desmond Bain. Yep. All right. And I know I ran through those quick, but
no, that's good. We should talk about the format too.
Yeah. So they definitely changed the format this year. What is it? 2 games to 50 are the semifinals, and then the last game's first to 25 with the winners of those first two. So I think this
will
be
be
cool.
interesting. This will be interesting.
What's the format called again for that first to a set number? It's like a buzzword that they use.
I'm not sure, but I mean, I know the goal of the scoring totals is to be 75 for 75. the 75th anniversary.
Yeah, but it's called the Elam ending. It's the same thing they used starting, I think, was it the 2020 All-Star game or the 2021?
The Kobe.
Was it? Yeah, was it 2021? It wasn't 2020. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I thought it was 2020 since that wasn't that when Kobe's helicopter went down?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I feel like such an idiot right now.
Here,
yeah, we'll have to get the truth.
I'll put that in the notes. I'll put that in the
comments.
Notes.
Yeah. I think it's No, I think it was 2021 was the first time. Because the scoring was they scored 33 and anyways, let's not worry about this.
Yeah.
They're doing the Elam ending. They're doing, as opposed to one big game with all of the players, international versus domestic, all of that. It's this new format. And I guess compared to what we've seen, are you guys more excited, less excited? What do you think of the new format?
I'm less excited, but more interested to see what it looks like. Like, I think there's going to be less highlights just based on there's going to be a lot less basketball played. I feel like just based on the fact they're going to 50, but I'm interested to see what it looks like and how hard the teams play. What were we going to say, Kurt?
I'm just sad that it's not going to be the absolute craziness, that it is usually. But at the same time, I'm really excited to see Evan Mobley out there actually locking dudes down and just showing out the whole time. So I don't know. I'm always fine with a little bit of change, but at this time, I'm
pretty radical
there's
stuff.
a part of me, there's a part of me that I'm kind of sad just in a few ways. But
I'm worried because I hope having those Elam ending type scoring that it's just a serious game and they play hard. I'm worried that if it's just a highlight show first to 50, and I think we alluded to this last week, bro, when we recorded, but if it's just a highlight show to 50, that's going to be over in 10 minutes. The way we've seen the Rising Stars game play out, in recent history. So I hope it's, a very, not serious to the point where people are out there, going crazy, but I hope it's a higher level of competition if we're going to get this limited amount of time where they're actually on the court.
And that's the thing too, is with it being only to 50, that's kind of a nice thing. Cause in all-star games, rookie games, you inevitably have a period where they don't play as hard. And then if it's close, they start playing harder. It's but by only going to 50, there's not much time for it to really get away from you. And it's there's not much time before you score 50. So it's if you want to win and your team is serious about winning, you kind of have to lock in from the beginning, which, that might be kind of nice. Cause the highlights are great, but I think we could all agree here that first all-star game with the Elam ending was some of the greatest basketball we've ever seen.
Yeah, that's what I want to see is
the
best players that aren't on teams together. That's
so at the end of the day, if we miss out on a couple more highlights to get those type of finishes, I'm for it. And if this helps that, then maybe it's worth giving it a shot one year. So
yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, I think you made a good point. It's maybe not more excited, but more intrigued. I think that's a good way of putting it.
Because I think one thing, and we've talked about this, and the three of us are very much traditionalists in the sense of All-Star Weekend, and I think we all kind of agree. And I was opposed to the Elam ending at first in the All-Star game, but it seemed to work out. And then I think I know I push back against some of the changes that are made and at times, but I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what it looks like.
Yeah. I mean, it's because they've done things where they've just outright fucked it up and we knew it before it even started. Sometimes some of the things they've done with the dunk contest, when they released the rules, you're just I know this is going to be awful.
Yeah. Putting D-Wade on the panel. We already knew it was fucked up. That's AG's trophy, bitch.
Shut your mouth. Shut your fucking mouth.
Fucking bullshit, dude.
Zach LaVine's the greatest dunker that's ever lived.
That ain't even.
Oh, you're talking
Zach
about the
Levine's
Derrick Jones
trophy.
Jr.?
Yeah, fuck that.
Aaron Gordon lost that one too. Sorry, dude.
Oh, shut
Fuck
your
you.
ass up.
And for the record, he should have beat Levine too. We're gonna have to do a deep dive on this one.
He should be a two-timer.
Thank you, Kurt.
We got to wait until we have better tech where we can show the dunks and have live, like a retro reaction to.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a sick idea.
Type the shit down.
Type the shit down. You guys want to run through the picks then?
Who's making the movies? Yeah.
All right, bro. You're going first since you went last time.
I'm changing mine on the fly. I know I sent you guys my picks earlier, but since you don't have them, you can't remember them. I'm going. Fuck you, Kurt. Please don't remember.
Well, no. And I want to say one thing. I don't know how you guys feel about this.
I was going to ask you how fluid
these picks are not final because there could still be injury replacements. And part of how we've done this every year is you can change your mind, because if we come to All-Star Sunday and you have the same team as the front runner,
and
you have to pick
MVP.
the other team.
Yeah.
Because so I'm okay leaving the deadline open until that event starts.
I'm glad. I don't want to change that. I'm glad. I wanted to actually talk to you dudes about that, so I'm glad we were okay with that. I'm going Team Worthy, and I originally had Tyrese Maxey, but I'm going to go with Jalen Green.
Team Worthy. Wait, who? Say it again. Jalen
Team
Green?
Worthy, Jalen Green. Yeah.
Why? Can I ask why you think
that team is going to win, or why Jalen Green?
Both.
It's a crapshoot, and I think that it's really just a crapshoot. Like these teams are a crapshoot, and
you almost have to talk yourself into a narrative.
Yeah,
of
and
like,
it's like
this player's going to act like this and do this.
It would be cool to see with all kind of some of the trash talk between. Well, I guess I have to look at the matchups. Maybe it's happening in the first round, but it'd be cool to see Jalen Green go against Cade Cunningham because they kind of had their stuff going on.
Oh yeah, they got some
around the draft. A little bit of, I don't want to call it beef, but anyway, that I just think that picking the team is basically a crapshoot, and then you want to pick logically you'd pick the player you think is most going to show out for the team that you think is going to win. So Jalen Green and Tyrese Maxey. I thought Tyrese Maxey at the beginning, but I think Jalen Green's more of a highlight factor, and he's the type of guy who could like make 6 threes in a game of 50, and it'll be like, all right.
That's true. Plus, I feel like out of all the top picks, I feel like he's been one of the most underwhelming guys this year. So maybe he takes it as an opportunity.
He's a highlight factory too, and he's like,
oh god, yeah.
A lot of highlight factory type guys succeed in these games, just if it's a little bit looser. So.
Oh god, yeah.
That's my choice.
Freaking Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Yeah, Mr. Trey Ball.
Cogman, who you got?
Oh God, it was Peyton
and LaMelo.
Peyton LaMelo is what I have, and I'm just banking on LaMelo being the guy that he could be in this situation where he's just kind of he's loose, he's having fun, but also.
I mean, his game's built for this. His game's built for this, and like.
I am a little. Now that I'm thinking about it, and I hear what you guys are saying, I'm a little skeptical because he's also in the All-Star game as well, and I don't know. He might be saving a little bit, so there's a part of me that's like, "Fuck myself," because I can't lose this, as I said. So
financially, I can't afford to lose this.
No, but I guess I like Team Peyton the most. Just in terms of makeup, but then also, I don't know. There's a part of me who wants to pick Mobley. And I forget the team that he's on.
Team Barry.
Yeah, just because I think that he's actually gonna go hard because he just seems like that type of guy.
It's cool that they got the two Cavs on the same team.
Yeah. I feel like I could talk myself into like 10 dudes for MVP. Honestly, it feels so wide open with this format. I ended up going Team Isaiah, and I went Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. I don't know. I think he talks like it won't matter, and like I'm kind of worried because I think we've talked about it, bro. But the T-Wolves are in the playoff hunt. Like you wouldn't want your second best player going hard, in a Rising Stars game. But I also think Anthony Edwards has a little, a showman in him. So I think he's one of the best players there. And I like that team comp. I don't know how you guys didn't like this team comp, dude.
I know it's stacked, but it's like, that's the thing. Though, is you never effing know with these. You just don't know.
Well, yeah, I look at your guys' teams and I'm just like, I just don't see any size. And I'm like, I shouldn't even be thinking about it like that because it's not even a factor into it.
This isn't like a 7-game series with like.
But in my head, I'm like, I'm talking myself into like, oh, they got Beef Stew, Precious Achua. They got some grit. They got some shooters. I don't know. I feel like this is low key one of the most exciting events. Sometimes it steals the show for All-Star Weekend, the Rising Stars game. So hopefully we get some of that this upcoming weekend. Is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about in regards to Rising Stars?
I'm excited for it though. It should be fun.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll move on to the Friday night pick or the Saturday night picks. Excuse me. We got the Taco Bell Skills Challenge. Do you guys want to take any time to talk about the change in the format? You guys like it?
Yeah, I mean, I sped read through it a little bit. I don't know how you guys. It sounds like there's like, what is it? A passing contest, a shooting contest, and a sort of. There's like 4 of them in there.
Yeah. So there's team shooting, team passing, team relay, and then the final round's half court shot. Only 2 teams make it to the final round, but I think it's they go through and they do the individual events, and then you earn a score depending on how well you did in that individual challenge. So it's going to be a big time change from what we're used to seeing. It's not kind of an all-in-one, like a bracket. It's just 3 teams, highest 2 scores make it to the final round, and then it's gonna come down to the half court shots.
With the shooting challenge, this is the one where they only get 1 ball, right?
Yeah. So each player has 30 seconds to shoot from 5 different spots on the court, ranging from 10 to 30 feet. Players cannot repeat the same shot consecutively. Shots made from each shooting location will have different values: 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Individual player scores will be added together to determine the team score. Team with the highest score will win round 1. So each player gets to participate, which
that's cool.
I could see like Thanasis Antetokounmpo not making a single. No offense.
Who knows, dude? That's the thing. It's a crapshoot. It's a crapshoot.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like we said, like the Rondo stuff.
And I could see anyway. Keep going.
Well, no, I was just going to say it's going to be a similar format for the other ones. Just instead of shooting, it'll be passing. The relay, it's a timed relay. They each have to complete the course, and then I'm sure they handed it off to the next guy. He has to complete the course, hand it off to the next guy. And again, the ultimate crapshoot is finishing it with the half court shot. That'll be interesting. But the teams we have the Antetokounmpo brothers, which is pretty funny. We got the hometown team, the Cavs: Jarrett Allen, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and we got the rookies: Scotty Barnes, Cade Cunningham, Josh Giddey. So, I mean, again, do you guys like the format?
Yeah, this one I have a hard time wrapping my mind around. I'm just excited to see what it looks like.
Yeah. And sorry, I probably sped read through that. What about you, Cogman?
No, you're good.
No, I'm cool with it. The rising star, or not the rising stars, the shooting stars is the one that that's the one that changes the most. So
yeah, they're always making tweaks.
A specific, if there's a specific one that I'm gonna be all right with the tweak on, it's gonna be this one. So, and also I'm just excited to see Jarrett Allen possibly shooting from distance. So
yeah, well, it's cool too, because like, this event is never like, it always feels pretty loose, and it's like fun to see a guy go hard. And I feel like the tweaks to this format are always just interesting and fun for the most part. Like, I feel like you'd really have to fuck it up to kind of mess up the skills challenge. And now it's like you said, it's kind of like a skills challenge shooting stars combo, because it'd be cool if they had a Cavs legend on the team as well.
Cool.
So I don't know. I mean, I think we were all big fans of the shooting stars, so it's cool to even see the essence of that come back a little bit. I don't know. This one always ends up being like pretty surprisingly entertaining for Saturday night, especially if if the 3-point shootout's a dud or the dunk contest can be super hit or miss. So I guess you guys want to run through the picks, Cogman? Who you got?
I think I went with the rookies.
Yeah, you went Rooks. So did I.
What's the reasoning?
I don't trust the shooting, and I also think they're just the most well-rounded group. So I'm going to become a crazy guy here, but I need to put that money in the bank.
No, I totally agree that they have really well-rounded skill sets, and I don't know. It seemed like the safest pick to me. What about you, bro? Because you went with
Team Antetokounmpo.
I gotta ask why. That would have been my third choice.
I can just see it being a situation where it's like, hey, they want to win this thing as brothers because it's a cool thing to do. To say, hey, we fucking did this as brothers. Like, we won this thing.
Plus,
I just think, and I think, like, what do Thanasis and Alex have to like do? Like, why would they act cool?
Yeah,
true.
Like, they're never like, this is the only time they'd ever be on. Yeah, Giannis never acts cool. So it's like, I feel like like based on the Antetokounmpo DNA, they're going to go hard. They're competitive and they want this because they're very tight family. I could just I put it this way, like if I was doing this competition and I was playing with a coworker and another coworker, I would be much more motivated if I was playing with you two.
True.
Like, that's not to say point. I'd be motivated, but I would feel a little more sense of pride and like, let's fucking do this. Like, I really want to win this. If it was like the three of us as opposed to me and two guys that I met on the street.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I didn't think of it that way.
This is how you work yourself into a shoot with a dumbass narrative for an all-star.
It'll just be interesting to see if they can overcome
if one person can hit a jump shot. That's the problem.
Yeah, because it's a skills challenge.
Well, I'm not worried about any of the skills other than the jump shooting.
All right. All he does is never mind. I was going to quote Harden, but that's the new unwritten rule of the pod. We cannot talk about James Harden or Kyrie Irving ever again.
No, guys, I'm here. I'll mediate.
No.
Kurt, be my mouthpiece for me.
No, we're not doing this. I will leave the call. I set down the ground rule, dude. We ain't doing it.
Kurt, to all the listeners at home, Bailey set down the ground rules this weekend. We were texting about it. He proceeded to send me about 8 texts about
it. Yeah,
you said we're done talking
about
it. Yeah, I'll back down about James Harden. I've proven that. Fuck.
Okay. From this starting
it's
now.
Fault.
This will be the genesis of McGillicuddy. No more Harden Kyrie talk for a while. Okay.
Until Harden sandbags
until next week when Harden drops 40.
What if I want to talk?
Hey, you came to the wrong pod. You came to the wrong pod, then can't break the one rule we have, dude. The one rule.
Like the answer to it all is they're both bitches.
True. We do need a truth teller to come in here. You guys want to jump over to?
No, we should stop it now, and then we'll flip it to.
Another one.
See you all shortly.
And we're back. I'm going to say that joke every time we have to do that.
Please.
Let's hop into the 3-point shootout. Pretty straightforward. I don't think there's been any injury replacements or anything. CJ McCollum, Trae Young, Zach LaVine, Desmond Bane, Karl Anthony Towns, Fred VanVleet, Luke Kennard, and Patty Mills. I'm sure there's going to be some malarkey with the do zone and the Taco Bell fucking gold
6 money balls a piece.
12 points.
6 money balls, 5 money balls per rack.
This is
every ball's a money ball.
Yeah.
I have one gripe with this. The 3-point shootout, the format never needs to change. It is inherently packed with drama. I just don't think it needs tweaks, and they keep throwing in stupid shit that is needlessly confusing.
Do you guys not like the Steph Trae depth one, like the logo shot?
I just want 5 racks.
Yeah, the do zone, I guess.
I want one money ball.
Yeah, no rack of money balls, none of that.
Yeah, like I don't know. What are your thoughts, Cogman? You said you're more open to change than us with some of the stuff.
I like the do zone idea of like a shot way back. I'm not in on the money ball racks and all that, but I do think that that's a worthwhile situation. I just like that type of thing, since that's a huge part of the game today.
That's fair.
But I don't want too much change.
Yeah.
Pretty soon they're gonna have a rack out there at the logo, I bet. Like around like a few steps in from the logo, like logo Lillard range.
Yeah. 5 main shoot. Yeah. 4 racks and then the do zone. Yeah. I'll need to see how this plays out. Like you guys were saying with some of the Rising Stars stuff. It's like just need to see it before I can or not the Rising Stars, but the skills challenge. Like I'll need to see it before I can really shit talk it. Because inevitably that's gonna happen. But I'll go with my pick first, since I think I've been
you go first
delegating. I got Fred VanVleet. To me, he's a guy.
Here's a guy.
I feel like if we want to get into narratives, he's the guy who never really gets his due, and he gets a chance to show. I mean, he's an underdog story. He's like, scratched and clawed. So I think he'll make the most of this opportunity. That's my pick. I feel good about it. Cogman, you got Ice Tray. I like it.
Yeah, I do. Trying to win.
True.
I'm gonna pick that guy.
That's Kurt's narrative.
Yeah.
Making my own narratives.
Yeah, get rid of all the flowery shit. Yeah, it's money. It's money talk.
No, I mean, honestly though, like he just seems like the type of guy that's always going to take that serious. I don't know. I recognize little man syndrome when I see it, and he's got it. So,
hot. I didn't realize we were just going to outright say it like that, but okay, Kurt.
Kurt's got the pen like a real analyst. He's like Mr. Perfect on like WWF Saturday Night.
Let me tell you,
bro, who you got?
Patty Mills.
Ooh.
I'm doing the exact thing that Kurt's not. It's like I'm trying to get sexy with
it.
Yeah,
you're trying to be sexy.
No, but I mean, I see Patty Mills and he scares me. So why not?
True.
I wanted to pick CJ just for the Pelican thing, but it's just like I'm just going Patty Mills.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I love that. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. Even if they tweak it till the end, like 3-point shootout is just inherently. I don't know.
Until they fuck it up, there's one 40-point half-court shot at the end. It's like,
seriously.
What's the fucking point of shooting 30 times?
Perfect round.
Yeah, we gotta fucking.
Well, that's the hard part for me. I don't like. This is really getting overboard with how much of a traditionalist I am, and I know that like all sports faces to a certain extent, but like especially it shouldn't matter for All-Star Weekend. But I look at the scores of 3-point shooters past the Craig Hodges, the Larry Birds, and the
Ray.
And I see like their scores, and now they don't mean anything because all the money balls and all these bonus shots, and it's like, I think like obviously this is All-Star Weekend. It doesn't fucking matter. It's about who wins the competition. It's not about records and stuff. But I don't know. I just think like I like being able to compare as much as we can across generations.
I feel like I've heard that same logic applied to, hey, we need to shorten the season. It's like every all-time record is going to have to be looked at differently if you make that.
That's fine with me, dude. Shorten it after LeBron retires, and I'm good.
That's dirty. That's dirty.
I'm cool.
But no, I mean, easily pretty hyped for this event. You guys, I feel like we also always pick a dark horse too with this one. Or I feel like
Reggie, dude. Let's go to the Reggie Miller School of Prediction.
Oh,
my favorite, my dark horse, my sleeper.
Here's my favorite and my 7 dark horses.
Yeah,
I honestly think you could do it.
I'll say mine. I was almost gonna pick Kennard, but then I felt like I was getting into the trying to be too sexy zone,
the Matrix,
aka the do zone.
That
was gonna be my. I wonder if Levine. Levine's gonna have to bow out because he has to get imaging or something done on his knee or something going on there. So, which I wonder who his all-star replacement will be as well, if that's the case.
Brandon Ingram. Well, I guess he'll come from the Eastern Conference. Oh fuck!
It should probably be Pascal.
Yeah.
Siakam, but
Siakam.
That's not what we're here to discuss. So did you guys have any dark horses, or is that a night of proclamation?
I like Kennard.
Kennard,
if I'm being honest, like he's a guy I really thought about. So
fuck yeah, Coglin, we're synced, we're docked. Bro, you got a dark horse? Yay or nay? No.
Stick with Patty Mills for now.
All right. Well, let's hop over.
Gutless coward. I'll make one pick.
Let's hop over to the dunk contest, which is one of the most underwhelming lineups I feel like I've seen. I don't know if that's being unfair or not.
Yeah, maybe they shouldn't have butt fucked AG 3 times, and we wouldn't be having this fucking conversation.
He'd be like the Kevin Hart of the dunk competition at this point, where he's just winning every year.
Got tired of losing, dude. Sorry ass.
I got tired of being jobbed out by these stupid fucking judges.
You can only
they're literally teammates.
So many times.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
We got Cole Anthony, Juan Toscano Anderson, Obi Toppin, Jalen Green. Who you guys got?
Kurt.
Cogman, I think you had
pass the mic
Obi.
to Kurt.
I have JTA. No,
the homer pick.
Yeah. I thought you were about to skrill it, dude. What the fuck? Have fun with that 4th place finish, dude.
No. I have Obi Toppin.
Nice. The guy's been there before. It ain't new to him.
He gets it.
Yeah.
He's been in those tough situations.
More of his dad, right? Because couldn't his dad dunk too? They were showing highlights of his dad dunking.
Oh, we're gonna get
that
package.
He jumped over his dad last year.
F yeah, sign me up for that. I really like, and I don't think he's gonna win, but I think he's a really cool big man dunker, like his length and stuff. Like sometimes
he's 6'8".
But like usually look at who he's going up against. JTA, Jalen Green, Cole Anthony. Those guys are, what is JTA the tallest? What is he, 6'5"? I don't even know.
It's got to be in that 6'5", 6'7" range.
Yeah.
I
But
guess.
I don't know. I like seeing big man dunkers in there sometimes. And
to me, dude, nope. We can get an argument here. That ain't a big man dunker.
You just want to fight.
How is that a big man? Dude, a big man dunker's fucking JaVale McGee in the dunk contest, dude. There's a difference.
Okay, Obi Toppin.
You don't agree?
6'9", so there is a difference. But like, I'm glad to even see a 6'9" guy. Kurt, be an arbitrator here. What's good? What's going on?
Smith? Is Josh Smith a big man dunker? Josh Smith is 6'9".
Not in his time, but
thank you.
Today's game,
yeah, like
it would be. No. Right. You can't just rest your case, motherfucker.
No, Ibaka's a big man dunker. Amari's a big man dunker. Like
Ibaka's not even that tall.
Yeah, but it's how they play.
Shut up.
Okay, anyway, wait, Kurt, who did you choose?
Ibaka's 1 inch taller than Obi.
Yeah, 6'10's a big cutoff.
I picked Toppin.
Oh, that's right. Bailey, who'd you pick?
Yeah.
I went with Cole Anthony. I don't know. He's explosive as shit, so I'm excited to see what he's going to do. Plus, I feel like he's the type of guy that'll show out. So I don't know. Yeah, I do. Who'd you got?
Jalen Green.
Picking him twice?
Yeah, my entire All-Star weekend hinges on one of my least favorite players in this draft class.
Yes. I'm telling you, Tanner, he's not going to go hard in the Rising Stars, and you're going to rue the day you pick this month.
I mean, I see him dunk. I see him dunking. It feels different than the rest of these dudes in the field.
That's fair. He effing flies.
Yeah,
he floats
that
in
said,
air.
Obi Toppin has that motherfucker's proven that he can do some legit dunks. So I don't know. He would be my second pick, but I'm not into that business of picking dark horses. So I'm going with Jalen Green.
All right, tough guy.
You don't want to pick JTA because you don't got a nutsack.
Yeah, I think nobody's
going to
throwing
money in the trash.
Yeah, literally light a $20 bill on fire right now. I think that
I'd
does
rather have Steph Curry in the dunk contest. Jesus Christ,
dude. It's true. What else could you say?
He's gonna probably win the motherfucker.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah,
what's the year that Amy picked fucking Glenn Robinson?
Oh my god, that was like
what the fuck is this?
4 years ago?
Yeah.
4 years
that
ago?
was when she won. That was when she became Aim Dalla officially.
Aim Dalla. God dang. Do you guys want to get into All-Star?
Yeah. Let's talk
about
we got it. Let's
Team
chat
LeBron,
about it.
Team Durant. If anybody's listening to this, they probably already know the All-Star rosters. But Team LeBron, we got Giannis, Steph, DeMar DeRozan, LeBron, Nikola Jokic. And those are the starters. The reserves were Jimmy Butler, Luka Doncic, Darius Garland, James Harden, who's been now replaced by Jarrett Allen, Donovan Mitchell, Chris Paul, and Fred VanVleet. And then on Team Durant, we got no Durant. Tatum moved into the starting lineup. Joel Embiid, Ja Morant, Andrew Wiggins, Trae Young. And then the reserves, we got LaMelo Ball, Devin Booker, Rudy Gobert, Zach LaVine, who probably going to see a replacement there, Chris Middleton, DeJounte Murray, and Karl Anthony Towns. So did you guys have any thoughts on the All-Star draft? Did you guys see any of the highlights?
Butt fucked him. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah. I mean, that comedy was unmatched. That was hilarious. But yeah, I mean, if you look at the rosters, feels like LeBron got like 4 picks before Durant got 1 with the team that he drafted. Crazy.
Well, wait, is Team LeBron undefeated in the All-Star game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. Of course he is.
Yeah.
Fucking
So
go.
smart
Easy
money
money.
says LeBron on this one. I guess Kurt, did you have any just thoughts on like any of the like kind of newer guys named All-Star like LaMelo? Any thoughts on like Andrew Wiggins, Darius Garland?
Yeah.
There's a lot of big kind of things that happen, like DeJounte Murray getting 1. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Van Vliet getting in there.
No,
John
I
Morant
mean,
B.I. getting
starter.
snubbed.
True.
Yeah. No, I mean, get the gorilla off of my back. I do not support the Wiggins All-Star starter. I don't support the Wiggins starter. And the reason for it is because this game's bigger than the Warriors. It's about the league. It's about the association. And I'll tell you one thing. This is some bullshit putting him in
Thank
there.
you.
And also,
Thank
can
you.
we have a talk to the players
True.
Have the players do it. I'm sounding like
one of the players to do it.
But like, why in the world are they giving Ben Simmons votes?
Yeah.
Not to open up a Ben Simmons thing, but like, I'm sorry, like this, at least to us, this means something. This is like, this is where fandom can be created. My son probably in 3 years is going to be, man, I want to do this or that based on what he sees. And, if we're just going to if it doesn't mean anything to you, whatever. But like, it does mean something.
Oh,
and the
God,
fact that, first of all, fan voting, I get it. Like the Kansas City Royals a few years back had an entire starting lineup with Omar Infante getting votes while he's hitting 200. So I understand.
The cross sport comps. Fuck yeah, that's why you're here, dude.
Yeah, this I'm in the business. But the thing that gets me is like it's just not good. Who wants that?
It's not good for anything. It's helpful for one fan base. Yeah.
And even Andrew Wiggins, it's not good for him because now he's going to be absolutely hated. It's like, oh no, you got an all-star starter, but you didn't deserve it. It's like, no. That shouldn't be the case. But anywho,
dang.
So I'm out there.
You turncoat motherfucker. Thought you were Warriors.
You turned me against myself. But outside of that, like I'm super excited for LaMelo.
It'll be that's gonna be awesome.
Darius Garland's one that I was flirting around with for MVP. Like that's gonna be sick. I don't know, man. And then also, like I know you were asking about newcomers, but I'm just excited to see LeBron and Steph on the same side. So you motherfuckers got to root for it.
Dude, the fact that he has Steph, Joker, and Giannis, like,
and him fucking self.
Yeah. And then like DeRozan, who like, I mean, I don't know.
Other than JoJo, the top 5 MVP candidates.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy how bad Durant drafted on this.
Dude,
speaking of KD, his camera was like 8K on that draft, and he looked like it was weird. He like looked weird, and I don't know what it was about him. Anyway, Kurt, sorry.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna go to Taco Bell. You guys want to come? Because that's how it feels right now. I'm blown away that another NBA player drafted that poorly.
Yeah, true.
Like you had a chance to get John Goombo, aka Giannis. You had a chance to get the Joker. You had a chance to get all these guys, and they just, it couldn't be just slipping through your fingers.
Yeah.
Like that's malpractice.
And then on top of that, Katie's out. Who's
who's supposed to be the equalizer, basically. Yeah. I mean, even the benches too. Like I'd have to give team. Like it's not as apparent, but it's pretty clear that LeBron's good at that at the All-Star draft. It's crazy.
He effing cares, dude, and that's why he's the best.
Yeah.
That's why he's the GOAT GOAT.
Kurt's making some proclamation. See muscle live and direct. You heard it here first.
Bring your ass on again, dog.
Seriously.
That's all I need to do.
You're greasing us up right now.
I don't care.
Now we're talking.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, you guys.
No. Let's get into the picks. I'll go first. I mean, you got to go Team LeBron. I mean, we just, filleted him and his drafting ability right there.
It was a pleasure.
Never do that enough.
So, I'm going Team LeBron. I think I will say I think this is year he maybe takes a little bit of a step back in the actual game. So I ended up picking Luka as my as my MVP pick. I mean, he's been playing lights out lately, and I don't know. I feel like he's on a tear, and he's
constant tear.
Like he was like the preseason MVP favorite. Kind of fell off a little bit, but he's cooking right now, and I'm excited to see him in this game. I think he's going to bring a lot of fun to it. So, and I'm not even a huge Luka fan, but I'm so hyped to watch him in this game. Especially with imagine him like Steph, like Giannis. Oh my God, he's going to be awesome. I'm so pumped for this game. So excited. Who wants to give their picks next? Kurt, I got your
Tanner.
handy if you okay.
Tanner does. I want to hear him.
Go for it, bro.
Team LeBron, Giannis. I feel like what's going to happen is, we're going to have the jostling for points on Friday and Saturday, and then everybody's going to pick Team LeBron, and we're all going to have to pick different people for MVP to see who like the real winner is. And somebody's going to have to, the leader's going to take Giannis, and then somebody who's like a second place is going to have to come off Giannis and pick like fucking Luka or something. I don't know.
Steph.
I think it's going to be interesting, but I got Giannis just based on the fact that it's fucking Giannis and he goes hard every year, and he he makes a case every year he's in the All-Star game to be the MVP.
Yeah, it's like he goes hard in this game.
And I will say one thing to criticize your pick, Bailey, and that is Luka to me seems very much like in the Harden mold, where it's like unless his literally life's on the line, that motherfucker's not going to try hard. So
it looks like he could have a little too much fun because he's disappointed in this game before. He has
multiple times. So I see him like just running 3-point line to 3-point line, chucking some deep threes, and then like if they don't go in, they're going to turn around. His box score is going to be 3 for 9, 3 threes, 11 points, 6 dimes.
I also feel like he's the guy though. If that first 3 goes in, it could just be gangbusters for him in the game.
Yep,
I don't know. It's a risky pick. I'm probably not going to have to change mine because I ain't a bitch. But you will.
Yeah. We'll come back on next week and then we'll talk about how you change that pick. So
when I have 0 points to show and I'm MIA, literally retiring from the podcast. Cogman, who you got?
Well, it's awkward now. But you guys
are already gonna have to change picks on the pod.
I got
Very
Braun
cool.
and Goombo.
That's a money pick right there. That's for the money right there.
I'm trying to get the jersey. All right, that's it.
The money pick from the guy who's never won the shit. He doesn't know shit about getting the money.
Who, me?
You shut your fucking mouth.
Cogman.
Oh, I was about
He's
to say,
in for the money. He ain't never won it. He ain't never won it.
I know, but he's making the smart picks, dude. Tell me how Giannis isn't the favorite to win the All-Star MVP. But
here's the thing: we've said it a million times. The only thing rational about All-Star Weekend is that it's irrational. I get that Antetokounmpo is maybe the safest bet you could possibly
have. Out of all the picks, I would say,
it's still like
I agree.
It could be anything.
I agree. It could be Luka. It could be Darius Garland. Yeah, you never fucking know.
Yeah, my big thing on it is that like I'll easily just switch to LeBron and lose and have nothing to show for possibly one of the greatest weekends of picks in all the history of games.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's
okay. Stop counting your fucking chips, you bitch.
I will say that's one thing that hasn't really gone talked about is like I feel like with all the greats, they always try and get that one last All-Star MVP. It's like, you see him like get one at 37, 38, and it's like I feel like LeBron could.
He's still too good though.
Yeah, I know, but
I
it's
gotta come down a little bit before you do that.
Plus, this could be the thing. This could be the moment where LeBron freaking pumps up the Lakers. He's like, "Look what I fucking did. Look what I did in this All-Star game."
Hey, Anthony Davis, look at the game you couldn't make it to.
Look at what you're not good enough to be in.
You too, Russ.
Yeah, it's like, where are you now, Russ? You were getting fucking all these jams and shit a few years ago. Now you're at MIA.
Right now, sitting at home.
Couldn't even play in the G League showcase on Sunday afternoon. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He's an all-time
great. Chill, dude. There were a couple events. I don't know. Did you guys want to say anything more on the All-Star game? I mean, it's just obviously we're the most hyped for it. It's incredible.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. I wanted to just point out there are a couple other things. There's the NBA HBCU Classic, Morgan State versus Howard University. There's the
HU, dude. That's
practice.
my stomping grounds, dog. Got for Howard.
There's the All-Star practice on Saturday as well. That's always pretty. I don't know. I've only ever watched highlights of it. I've never been able to sit down and actually watch it, but maybe this will be the year. And then there's
maybe you could take that time mentally that you recuperate from not watching the celebrity game and maybe dedicate it to something that has to do with.
Hey, basketball. I got a lot of. I'll be lucky to be able to watch any of it this year. The way my fucking. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. There's the NBA Legends Award. I'm not really sure what those are. Have you heard anything on those, bro?
That's like the brunch they do is on Sunday.
Yeah, I think you're right, but I'm just not.
It's like the Legends brunch
spot like halfway through the second quarter. This is what happened at the Legends brunch.
Right.
Oh, true.
I want to watch that. I just want to have it on in the back. That's like something you put on in the background when you're kind of doing your Sunday chores.
Yeah. And then there's the after that there's the NBA G League Next Gem game, which is G League Ignite versus Cleveland Charge. That'll be sick. Yeah. That'll be sick. But yeah, I mean that does it for the All-Star picks. I guess Kurt, we're probably going to at least have to have you on for another probably 20 to 30 minutes afterwards as probably
Yeah,
like an
whatever
all-star
works.
reaction.
You can tell everybody what jersey you're picking.
And
You know
and
it.
if we can schedule it, we might be able to get J-Man on here and do a 4-man
Heck yeah.
all-star weekend look back or reaction. So I think that'd be cool. I'd like to
We
see
need
for that if you guys
Good
would.
idea.
So
100%.
That's a good idea.
but yeah, I mean that probably does it. I think we covered a lot of ground, my dudes. Cogman,
One
thank
thing
you.
I want to say. No, real quick. You guys are the real.
Give him the floor. Give him the floor.
Bailey Lund. I want everyone on the internet to hear this. If you're not here in this house, I'm going to tell you the reason why.
The screws to his little ass.
I'm going to tell you the reason why.
Bigger than both you combined, you motherfuckers.
No, exactly. It's going to have to be a physical feat and not seen since the Greek gods were on this planet. But what's going to happen is I'm going to either hear something about your travels and be like, I'm picking your ass up and I'm going to do it. And then I get to grass range and you're going to call me and we're going to get in another screaming match about it. Or
Run it back
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Or
No.
here's the other idea. Fucking we don't have to do that. I just either the travels go well or
Fingers crossed for that.
You're getting your in the vehicle and you're coming back to Taco Bell. And we are doing this.
Yeah.
And this is not something that's gonna slip by the wayside, you son of a
No, it needs to happen in person. Yeah, for the listeners at home, I got some bad stuff I got to work through Thursday, Friday. So I'm trying to I might miss
Don't make
you
it
on
sound
Friday.
that ominous, dude. Don't make it sound that ominous.
What?
Make it sound
I
like
might
somebody's
have
dying.
to, yeah, I might have to put $4,000, $3,000 into this shit.
It's a car, dude.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's not a big deal. It's travel stuff.
Nah.
So that's
the thing, dude. Is I know that you're like, even now you're laying the tracks where you're like,
No.
I'm gonna miss Friday, dude, but I'll be there Saturday. And let me tell you, you're coming on Friday.
Oh, dude, don't count on Bailey ditched out on Game 7 of 2016 Finals. He promised me you'd be there, so you're just
ditched
gonna
out on it. I watched it alone in a basement, cried to myself. Fuck you. I needed that.
Fair enough,
bitch.
I needed it, dude.
But no. Honestly, Kurt, my goal is to be able to, whether I don't know when I'm going to be able to come back, but I'm coming back for Saturday night and I'm coming back for Sunday night. If that's a rental car, if that's you picking me up, whatever that is,
Yep,
that's what's
it's
going to
gonna
happen.
happen.
So
I'm telling you,
we're on the same page. Why are you fighting me, you bitch?
I'm just telling you, dude. I'm getting you ready for my.
I want to ask you guys: Saturday night food of choice. This will be the question we lead off on. All-Star Saturday night food of choice. But you got to go big.
Is it only homemade or can we just get
anything?
Okay.
Anything? Because I always get food to go, or I always like order in.
It's tough because we live in a town where there's not many options for any of that. So
I mean, you've had a Saturday night in Billings though before, back in college.
Billings, right? Yeah, I would say like you cannot go wrong with like a $35 Taco Bell order for two people, or ZA. You can always go ZA, wings,
PJs.
I mean, yeah, PJs was like the go-to all-star. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to say Papa John's probably. It just feels right. What about you, bro?
Kurt, go. This was my question.
Fair
this
enough.
is my dojo.
Power trip, you little bitch. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, I am. Mm-hmm.
Okay. But for me, it's the homemade wings, courtesy of my wife.
Dala.
The real
Dala,
MVP of most All-Star weekends.
Yeah.
Let's be
Every
real.
All-Star weekend since she's been in the crew has been her.
Can I make a request?
I mean, yeah. As long as you guarantee that I'm picking your ass up on Friday.
I'm literally what can I say to you to guarantee that I'll be here for at a minimum Saturday and Sunday?
I'm just telling you, dude. Just be ready for my energy.
Okay.
Coming.
That's my end of the bargain. Your end of the bargain. Those crescent rolls wrapped with the cheese and the salami or pepperoni.
It can be done.
Hook it up. Hook it up.
And now, see, check this out. Got paper.
Writing it down in front of us.
Boom. That's podcasting.
Money.
Right
That's
there.
money. Okay, bro. What about you?
It's the medium.
Domino's Meat Lovers Pizza with a order of like
it's a
with
pizza.
Is that what it is? With
Yeah, I rep for Domino's. I used to work there.
thick crust with an order of the chicken like the chicken tender deals, like those.
The
I got
spicy mango habanero.
Yeah, I get the mango habanero, and then I
Ooh.
also want to have
Oh,
a
God.
fucking ice cold Sprite, dude, just going down the throat.
Heck yeah, dude.
That's my go-to.
Tanner, do you also do you ever dabble and get like the brownie cookie thing or the
like
the
a dessert
garlic knots or
Yeah.
like anything else on top of that?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like I've done both of those at different times. I started doing this in Denver. This was the first time I ordered Domino's for All-Star. But yeah, I love their garlic knots and I love their dessert offerings, but I try to limit myself from too much binging. And so like I'm gonna get a pizza, I'm gonna get a side. Which side is it gonna be? I'm going with the mango habanero or the mango pineapple, whatever fucking
that
chicken.
mango habanero specialty
fair.
chicken is
But
one
it's
of
hard-
the best items on any menu.
It's hard to pass on the garlic nuts.
You heard
though,
it
I
here
will say.
first.
The garlic knots are solid, and I'm one of those people who very much likes to have like a breadstick or a garlic knot along with the pizza. So it's hard to pass on those. But I feel like the chicken is a semi-healthy offering. I mean, it's deep fried chicken smothered, but it's not so much a carb. So
I get it.
I mean, there's All-Star Weekend once a year, dude. Go all the fuck out. That's an excellent question, by the way, bro. Seriously,
Yeah, well done.
that was awesome.
I know.
But
anyway, that could be how we
my-
go, Kurt.
My really quick, my big thing here, Tanner, is you're like, is this is only Saturday night or is this a Sunday night as well? Do you like to double up on the order?
I typically will I'll kind of like go hard on Saturday night and not so much Sunday, but what do you kind of, okay.
The Sunday always feels like relaxed almost, like after the Saturday night, like eat like
Saturday
shit.
I'm aggressively
then
trying to hurt my body.
Yeah. Sunday it'd be like, okay, like, that's where you come in with the homemade wings, maybe like some, tossed salad.
Peeled potatoes.
Or without.
Yeah. No, I'm as usual. I go way too hard all the time, and I'm thinking Friday through Sunday is a binge.
It's a 3-day extravaganza.
Body. You do that every weekend. You can get what I have.
How else do you get that combination of lateral quickness and strength? It's impossible. It's impossible.
I tell you what, it's an issue. It's an issue for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's an issue for me. I can't get by your ass.
True.
We'll see.
If there's anybody still hanging around, please comment what your go-to All-Star Weekend treat would be, and your picks, and drop a like as well. I guess we'll cut it off there. Sorry to just totally. Again, Kurt, thank you very much for coming on. Seriously, thank you very much.
I am you guys do incredible work.
Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate
One
it.
person
Appreciate it, bruv.
I'll also say that one of these days we're gonna have to either on this feed or another do some Star Wars shit, or some movie shit or other stuff too, because you guys are fucking.
No.
You guys are excellent basketball people, but you're excellent all around folk.
I also want to say I don't know when the next time we're all gonna be together, but I'm gonna bring my camera and we're gonna do all of us together for one of these at some point. I don't know if that's gonna be
sick.
Like the California trip, potentially later in the summer, if we could set aside some time for that. But I think that'd be really fun to do a live one.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, that'll probably do it for this week.
Wax Chronicles.
Yeah.
Sign it off, bro.
Bye.